Okay, in theory, I'm live. I say. We'll see how it actually goes. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Papa, can you hear me? I think I make that joke all the time. Damn. I think so. Keeping an eye on the chat. Hey, they can see me. Yay. Hi. Hello, everyone. Holy crap, you guys are just super chatty tonight. We've got Seven, Barbara, Light, Penn, Cirque. Hello, everyone. I'm just a touch muffled, am I? I'm muffled. Let me check my sound settings for this. Because I know control panel, do the things. I'm a professional YouTuber. Properties, levels. Let's turn that up a little bit. How's that? Just slightly echoey. Well, I'm a little further away from the mic than usual, so maybe that will help a little bit. We'll see. There we go. Just turn it up a little bit more of the gain, the gains. We have a Jess saying hi.
What up?
I have festive holiday lights above. They're bubble lights.
I guess I really didn't need to move. I'm pretty short. What up, homies?
So, happy festive holiday greetings to everyone, whether or not you celebrate Toyotathon or Honda Days. I figured you were going to work on cookies.
I have to wait for the dishwasher to finish, so I got an hour.
Oh, well. Well,
yeah,
hey.
It's fun.
I wasn't expecting just to join me. So, I have impromptu company.
Oh, company. I was afraid of how you were going to finish that sentence. And I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Where did you think I was going to go with that, just out of curiosity?
No, impromptu questions or impromptu, I don't know. A song and dance you were waiting to display for me on a live stream. I don't know what you planned.
I do have festive holiday nails, too.
I don't. I have 2 partially gray thumbs and a partially gray pinky.
Well, so Libet suggested that I do red and a accent of silver because I don't have any green. But I'm like, if I'm going to do silver, I might as well do blue and silver because those are at least Hanukkah colors. So, and since for Giftmas we kind of celebrate a little bit of every holiday.
I mean, it's true. Although, I mean, I'm extra bah humbuggy this year, so, I mean, like...
Well, I mean, we don't...
Congrats, it's Christmas.
We don't celebrate Honda Days. We are more of a Toyotathon.
Y'all are more of a Toyotathon. I don't have a dog in this race. I celebrate Festivus with my Hyundai.
I was going to say, what car do you have? It's a Hyundai, okay. So, yeah. My controller turned off because I waited too long. I'm doing...
My bad. I'm very distracting. What can I say? Like my new glasses.
Highland Nettie.
I mean, I can be distracting. It's usually not that way.
No, you were definitely not
city
Gina.
is
You
covered with
I've been
Christmas
rewatching Brooklyn
decorations.
Nine-Nine, so.
Yeah, I'm more distracting in the whole instigating weirdness.
One thing
And
that
people
also is
are
probably
looking for presents.
playing it, I have not adjusted the game audio. There we go. That's a thing I need to do. Ben has a Ford. Yeah, we're not getting any of the snow or sleet. We're just getting a ton of rain. And in fact, I had up in another tab just a moment ago a radar map because I'm like, I guarantee this is going to hit as soon as I start streaming.
As a matter of fact, your app was very accurate with the 27-minute estimate because I was out there. We saw that at 7:01. At 7:28, it started raining on my head.
Oh. But, as I was saying, I'm doing a yearly tradition every year. I normally do this as a video, but since I can do a live stream on Christmas Eve, figure why not? I play Christmas Nights into Dreams.
Yes, you do.
Which, actually doesn't have anything fun today, but funny enough, so this is, this was a demo disc that was released with, like, one of, like, a handful of Sega Saturn magazines way back, when demo discs and magazines were things.
Yeah.
In the olden times.
I've got Sorry, just reading the chat.
But the funny thing is, this has a bunch of holiday-themed things. If you go in and change the internal clock to various holidays, it will change a bunch of shit in the game. So you can turn it to Valentine's Day, and there will be a whole bunch of hearts everywhere. You can turn it to St. Patrick's Day, and there's shamrocks everywhere. It's really weird. If you do it on April Fools, you play as the villain of the game instead.
Okay.
There's a lot of fun things.
Alright.
Knights has 5-fingered hands, and it looks really weird. Knights does... The character does... It bothers me because they have no neck.
I mean, neither do I, but
Also,
that doesn't seem to bother you too.
well, no, like, literally, it's a floating head.
No.
It's a floating head on a body. But, fun thing, Knights is a confirmed genderless being.
Get it.
Because it is a dream entity that can merge with both a male and female child.
I remember you telling me about this last year.
And so, even the creators, it's kind of masculine presenting, but the voice actor for the second game was female, so that they could kind of still have a lot of androgyny, because the creators I don't want to assign Knights a gender, because then that's just really weird, because it's kids. And there it goes. So here's the rain.
Yep. But for real though,
Oh, hey, Nesquik. Please don't hire hitmen to break into my house and kill me if I don't know it. Yeah, no. The people who did that on your stream saying to come to my stream, they went to another stream and told them that they needed to come to my stream. And then, it was just a single group of trolls just going from one stream to another, harassing every stream. Because originally when they came to my stream, they're like, I need to go to some Star Wars live stream, and if I don't do that, then they would send hitmen after me. And then after they came to my stream, they went to yours, saying that you needed to go to my stream. I thoroughly blocked all of them, and so did a lot of people from the sound of it, because the Star Wars stream had a lot of viewers because they were talking about The Mandalorian. So
got it.
That's
Yeah.
a thing. It was a fantastic.
Did it happen again while I was?
No, it just happened.
Again,
It just
or
happened the one
time?
time. Just the
Okay.
one time. So yeah, I do apologize for that. The person who ran the Star Wars stream, when their stream ended, they actually came to my stream and apologized on behalf of the viewers, because they weren't sure if they were their viewers or not. But it seems like that may have been where the trolling started. And then they found out that they kept going to other streams.
What up, Will?
Very few gamers have the money to hire hitmen. I mean, even with the Lithuanian discount. Oh god, I love you all so much. I just want to say that. Just the dark humor.
I mean,
it touches me somewhere inside.
do you need an adult?
I am an adult.
Do you need an adultier adult? Because I out-adult you by 2 years.
Which kind of terrifies me sometimes. Just saying. Because you don't seem that much older than me. But...
Well, now it's not that much older than you. When we were like 5 and 7, that was an enormous gap.
Yeah, it's weird how age kind of shrinks in terms of a gap over time. Like,
the dental hygienist yesterday was like, yeah, once I turned 40, my fingers just stopped working. And I wanted to be like, I was diagnosed with fibro at 32, and they had stopped working long before then. So I... Also, you just turned 40.
I mean, we know a couple of people who just turned 40.
I don't know what's going on, but yes, all cops are bastards.
If you become a hitman, you can take a cab for free?
Call a cab.
Call a cab. You have to give them... Yeah, gold coins. Gold coins. That is the... You know, if Keanu Reeves taught me anything, I would actually like for Keanu Reeves to teach me something. He seems like a nice guy.
I would like Keanu Reeves to teach me some things.
I'm not sure, but that sounded vaguely sexual.
Never said it wasn't.
Like, I'm not quite sure how to process that.
I mean, it doesn't have to be, but I mean, if he wants to, that's fine too.
If he wants it to be sexual, it can...
I mean, I'm down.
He is a very, very pretty man. Oh god, I did watch the new Bill and Ted movie.
I have not yet.
You don't.
No, I will.
It,
I will. I'm not in it for a good movie.
I mean... Deep cut Vector Man reference. Cheat code. Oh! I'm 42, the life, universe, and everything. Jess is 40. No, Jess is not 40. Jess is 38.
Yes.
I am 36.
You got it right!
I am terrible with...
He never remembers how old he is.
I don't, actually.
He also doesn't remember how tall people are.
I don't. There are several days that I'll be standing next to Jess and just kind of, Jesus Christ, you're so much shorter than I am.
Thanks for the reminder.
Oh, it's
okay. I make up for it with my big personality.
You know...
That's a lie.
You intended for that to be sarcasm, but it's not.
It is, though.
Wonderful fun. I always suck on this. Like, playing the actual game, I can do so many more tricks. Playing the demo disc holiday version, I fail so much. It's really... That's... I call shenanigans on that. Carnies, do you accept the call of shenanigans by the people, townsfolk of South Park, Colorado?
Struggle getting that one out, huh?
Maybe a little bit. I might.
You watched that video of Ethan too many times.
I did. Oh my god, I watched it
It's
again.
so funny. Oh man. I don't know why I feel such a special kinship with someone I could have literally raised to an adult.
That's even less tricks than before. You're
Okay, that's not true.
being stingy, game.
Okay, that's not true. But I could be a much older sibling.
Y'all are babies. If I recall correctly, it was the one that turned you into a green arrow and you could just wander the levels and destroy. He has references. I have references.
I do not.
Burn
Burn those bridges.
What it keeps me getting is how much older a lot of Let's Players. Dentaru! I'm a simple man, I see knights and I click. I mean, it's a great game. It is. I love it. Except when I am, butchering the hell out of not getting a lot of tricks with my special ring.
I mean, I don't get a lot of tricks anymore. With or without a special ring, it's just...
I do not know how to respond to that one.
Back in my element.
I really do not know how to respond to that. Bonus time! Like bonus ducks. I do miss... I haven't played Team Fortress in a long time. I should pick it up at some point. Just be like, bonus ducks. I am also not good enough to kill this boss in one hit. I have tried,
It's okay.
and I have failed every single time. So I will just whittle him away bit by bit. How many times can you regrow a head? That's not the way to get ahead in life.
Like Tony Shalhoub's character in Men in Black. Do you have any idea how much that stings?
I'm sitting here thinking of all the head jokes from Austin Powers when he dips the guy in the piranha tank.
Yeah.
It's a shame he wasn't more headstrong. He'll never be the head of a major corporation. Alright, that's enough. Okay. Well, see, okay, a Hydra, they get multiple heads. If you cut one off, two more take its place. Hence the whole Hail Hydra thing. This is him just, the tail growing another head. And that's another thing. Normally, it's the head growing another tail, not the other way around.
Well, I mean, but I guess kind of starfish. Depending on how they're torn, sometimes they can actually become two separate.
Starfish also don't have brains. The imaginations of my mind are an enigma. I keep hearing these Let's Players talk about getting their first video game system. It's usually the N64. My first was an Atari 2600. I remember I bought myself an N64 with my first real paycheck. Do you see the Stupidium and Harry UK 101s? I haven't seen that. I will check that out. He's got the spirit. He's just the physics behind it are a little off.
The math is not sound.
The math is not sound. I think that was the case. No, that was Link. I suck at these games.
Sorry. I was gonna regale y'all with some sort of saga, and I don't remember what it was. I can tell you, however, that I wrote a piece today, and I wrote all of it today. I try not to do that, but I did because I didn't get back from Kentucky until Saturday, and I tried to rest on Sunday, and then I had a dentist appointment on Monday, and on Tuesday, and on Wednesday.
Yeah, Jess got mouth fingered 3 days in a row.
Oh, God. I don't recommend it. Anyway, so I wrote the whole thing today. And, it turns out, so, like, we can pitch our own stuff, or we can, like, submit pitches. And especially around this time of year, I don't have a good time this time of year, so I just generally pick, like, some of the thrown out there, here's some ideas. And so I picked one, and it turns out the group behind this particular observance might be a fucking cult.
Yeah, Jess was giving me the rundown on it. I'm like, that's a cult.
It's a little fucky, y'all.
It's a cult.
I mean, at best, it's really, really weird with a few cult-like characteristics. At worst, it's just a cult with
Cult-like characteristics.
potential to be a very dangerous one.
You know, I've always wanted to start a cult. Why not? If L. Ron Hubbard could do it, I can.
It's because it's too much.
I mean, it is.
It's just too much.
It's so much. But at the same time, cult.
Neither. We're talking currently more in the realm of everyone in the leadership with the honorific doctor earned their doctoral degree. It's not a PhD, mind you, but a doctoral degree from the organization. Not an accredited institution, by the way, in case you were curious.
School of Metaphysics.
School of Metaphysics. And they have different branches, and some of them, it's just like a few people who are like, yeah, you know, we're new agey, and we're really into peace, and sometimes we talk about astral projection. And then there's others that it's like, you will abide by this regimen, and you will buy all of this stuff, and you will donate this amount of money each week, and if you don't, then we'll, like, come back for you, and yada, yada, yada.
We will send ninjas after you.
They get the Lithuanian discount on the Hitman, apparently, if you don't pay your weekly donation.
Normally, at least they call it a donation instead of like something even creepier like tithe. That always...
Well, okay, but if you're calling yourself a school, you could call it tuition.
You could. Just solved the problem there for you guys.
I mean, I'm not gonna tell a cult how to cult, but there's a real simple solution that people are just overlooking.
Oftentimes, it's the simplest solutions that are overlooked.
So, yeah. I mean, I used to listen to My Favorite Murder a lot, and I need to get, well, I don't need, I want to get back into it, but I haven't. But they used to be like, we're not trying to tell you how to do crime right. We're not trying to tell you how to murder and cover it up. We're just saying that if you're gonna do it, there was a smarter way to do it. So, you know.
I finally hit 6. I didn't fuck up. Didn't.
Good job. Reverse stipend. I like it.
Oh, speaking of creepy ninjas and things, so Nintendo just had another massive data breach. And apparently in that, they have an entire, like, high-level PowerPoint presentation talking about going after hackers. Like, like, basically sending Nintendo ninjas after people. Like, it's fucking creepy, the amount of information that they got on some of these people, and, like, how much they were watching these people, and involving local law enforcement, and, like, it was fucking creepy that Nintendo has that, and, like, everyone in the comments is like, you know, Nintendo's not the only one to do this. It's like, no, they're not. But, you know, they're the ones getting called out on it right now because there's a lot of proof right now. But, like, it was insane, the amount of information that they had gleaned from questionable surveillance. I mean, it was all legal, but it was still questionable surveillance.
Legal doesn't mean ethical.
That's it. Yes, the people who break switches. In fact, one of the people that they were looking after is Geohot, he is one of the people behind the PlayStation 3 firmware exploits so that people could hack PS3s after Sony removed the ability to load your own operating system. Because originally the PS3, you could have their proprietary OS, or you could load a Linux base. You could go into a Linux base.
Okay.
And then they removed the Linux base because people were able to use that to get into their stuff and play, like, burned copies of games, or, like, rip entire games onto the hard drive, piracy. There's a whole bunch of piracy issues. But he was able, like, he did a ton of groundwork for it. And I think, actually, at one point, he found a massive security breach in Sony's thing, and, like, notified Sony, like, you need to fix this. Otherwise, you are in grave danger of... And, like, Sony was like, oh shit, yeah, we'll fix... And they actually took his advice and fixed it, because it was a huge data breach. But yeah, this time it's Nintendo doing it, and they're after him because he's, I guess, looking at finding ways to hack into a Switch. Why did they allow people to do that? Because the PS3 was so powerful at the time that they wanted to tout that power and customization. And it totally didn't bite them in the ass at all. But yeah, like, I was just reading through the thread last night of all of that and just sitting there thinking, this is fucking... And, like, one of the things that was in the PowerPoint presentation was, let's not bring in... I forget how it was specifically worded, but it wasn't arrest, but it was not kidnap. But it was kind of a gray in-between area of the two.
Extraordinary rendition. Extrajudicial questioning.
Yeah.
Now I'm the one having trouble getting it out of my mouth.
And so, like, it was terrifying to read that was, like, their entire flowchart of, you know, can we get them to sign an NDA and stop doing what they're doing? Yes, no. yes, then everything goes along as planned. If they say no, then they keep trying to find ways to get this to stop. Detain? I think it might have been detain. It may have been something like that. But it was fucking terrifying. And
what is it from Avatar? Invite them to a vacation at Lake wherever.
Yes, they're going to
a nice lake trip.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se. There is no hacking in Nintendo. But and to make it even worse, this is on the heels of Nintendo just being shit heels for the last 3 months of canceling a bunch of tournaments because they were using an emulator to do net play for a game that does not have net play. It's for Smash Brothers Melee, the GameCube version. There's not net play for that. So people created an emulator that is specifically a GameCube net play emulator. So you can just play GameCube games. But because we can't, Lake Lao guy. Yes.
Thank you.
Because the tournament provider can't be we can't verify that each copy of the game being played by each participant is a legit copy. Nintendo's nope, shit can the whole thing. Yeah, the flowchart was some weird PUA level. It was, and I get that other corporations do this as well. And, corporations aren't your friends. They're not. They don't...
Choppy boys, y'all. Pull out the choppy boys.
They don't care about us as far as how much money we spend on their products.
It's not about IP at this point. It's about money.
Nintendo was jealous that people made... That's actually kind of part of it. The fact that these people were able to make a lagless online netplay code, whereas the actual netplay for their current version of Smash Brothers has issues. Yeah.
Choppy boys.
I mean, I can't disagree with that.
Got $700, we can build us a guillotine.
I could probably build it cheaper.
I mean, I probably could too. But if we're going brand new, most expensive, and having to buy the power tools about it.
Yeah. Choppy boys. If you've yes, choppy boys. We shall, as to quote Chrono Trigger, we shall employ the guillotine.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm kind of a fantastic poster boy for this. I love Sega. I really do. I love their games. I love their IPs. I'm playing one right now. I don't trust Sega as far as I can fucking throw 'em. They've already tried to take my channel down once off of stupid illegal shit. And now, unfortunately, one of our fucking representatives has just decided, hey, fuck it, let's make live streaming shit a felony charge. I swear to God, I hate Tom Tillis. Hate him? I mean, if you build it wrong, what happens? Somebody dies.
Right?
Well, in that case, it could be an unintended person. It could be whoever pulls the thing instead of the person.
But, I mean, you don't really need a steel cable. People did it with just a jute rope for eons. There's some wiggle room on the budget there.
Someone dies a lot slower than they should have. Well, I mean, if you build it at the right height and you use the proper size blade, as long as you have an unobstructed drop, even if it only breaks the spinal cord, they're still as dead as if the head was chopped off. There's not going to be much extra pain or suffering from it. Tom Tillis is an insult to bottom-feeding worms everywhere. Yes, he is. DMCA making it.
So is Richard Burr. Both of our senators are just walking sacks of shit.
They, I would rather go to dinner with a walking sack of shit.
True.
I'm assuming it would be a better conversationalist, too.
Yeah.
The Golgothan shit demon would be better
Somehow, in his run for re-election, I got put on Tom Tillis's email, listserv. Let me tell you about the garbage that came in my fucking inbox. Y'all.
I love. This is how we're spending Christmas Eve. Fuck the system.
Well, okay. If you want to get all, religious about the holiday and shit, Christ was a socialist. We've not been all about our corporate overlord.
He flipped a bunch of tables. He whipped a bunch of bankers. That's...
Made friends with prostitutes
and poor people alike.
Well, hi. Yeah, poor people. What up? So...
Also, could probably sub out the blade with solid steel ball or giant bowling ball. Modern problems, my own. What was I saying? I used that as a response to something earlier. Now I don't fucking remember what it is.
Fuck. We have a lot of interesting conversations right as we're about to go our separate ways to go to bed. I'm getting ready to go downstairs. And then we have 15 minutes of awesome conversation, but because we're both so tired, we never remember it.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I remember the cake. The cake is not a lie. Got night. Time. And time. I have no idea what these things are. We jacked this holiday. I mean, we didn't. We just participate in it. But we didn't steal the holiday. So the holiday was stolen a long time ago by other white people.
Well, I mean... Actually, it was stolen by not white people.
Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Who stole it first?
Well, it was a holiday stolen from the Romans, and there was multiple thefts along the way.
Well, okay, because I'm sitting here looking at it because it's Christmas is technically more than one holiday.
Right.
You've got Yule, you've got Saturnalia.
Well, okay, no, those are different holidays. I'm sorry, no.
No, that's the thing. Christmas is...
Oh, it's the amalgamation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Christmas is pulling it...
Thought you were talking about the season.
Oh, God, no. Christmas pulled,
Yeah.
It's like,
Yule,
okay, you've got Yule, Saturnalia, and then there was one other one that I'm fucking blanking on. Exactly.
It's right there.
At some time it was Nordic. Fuck. Anyway, so basically that was,
Solstice generally.
Solstice.
Celebrating light, returning to the world, allegory, blah 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 blah.
And that was basically European Christians.
Yeah.
Because they kind of pulled from all of that. Because you had the Romans who tried to invade Europe and succeeded for the most part.
Well,
but then
Rome is in Europe.
Well, Rome is southern Europe.
Yeah, but it's still Europe. It's Europe.
It's Europe, the continent.
Southern Europe is still Europe.
At the time, I feel that there's a stark difference between
now the
Gaul
Roman, but the Roman Empire spanned from the British Isles to Tunisia, so
that's big.
Yeah, but most of the landmass was in fact in Europe.
But so you've got Saturnalia, which was just basically orgy and gift giving, because
I mean, yeah,
orgy and gift giving. And then you had Yule, that's where the tree comes in.
Yep.
The whole tree decoration.
Actually, that's from Saturnalia too.
I didn't think that was a tree though, because they didn't have a
it
lot
was
of.
just decorating them outside. And
Yeah.
it wasn't necessarily the fucking evergreens. It was
See, that's the thing. I don't know a lot about the plant life in that area. I didn't think there were a lot of evergreens in that.
No, they just go outside and decorate trees.
Oh.
Because Saturn's the god of agriculture, and so...
Huh. Because I always thought they did more like shrubs. Because they do, I know they have a lot of year-round shrubs. Like, I thought that was where holly comes from. The holly
Maybe.
bushes.
I don't know much about that. I know they decorate a tree, though.
Because that's the thing. I always thought that, Christmas tree was Yule. That's where we kind of
Where we
stole
get
that from.
evergreen.
That's where we get the evergreen. Okay.
And the Yule log. Which just sounds like a Christmassy element.
Behold my Yule log. Shitter's full.
Gingerbread!
Okay, one thing I do love about the holidays is that meme that gets to get posted around every year. It's the little gingerbread man with the caption. It's like, a gingerbread man sits in a gingerbread house. Is he made of house, or is the house made of flesh? And he screams, for he does not know. That is one of my favorite fucking memes of all time, because the absurdity of it is just brilliant.
Mine is always Christmas Adam. So, belated Christmas Adam to all the men's rights activists out there. Thinking of you.
Let's see, I want to see what I unlocked with the cheesecake. Oh, holy shit! It was stuff that you could buy a knight's bed. This is all about old knight's merchandise.
Coming summer 1996.
At Joypolis.
What were you doing summer 1996?
I don't fucking remember. I don't know how old I was.
You were 12.
Was I? Fuck yeah, math. Okay. I don't remember what I was doing when I was 12. If Will's still in chat, he might remember. I think we were friends around that time. I don't fucking remember.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I actually want all of those things. I want all of those little plushies. I guarantee you they're like $1 billion now. The knight's hat is also really cool. I have one like that. My mom made it for me. I need to wash it, though. It needs to be washed. Void! You've got gunk on your nose. I don't know either. What have you been getting into?
What did you do?
What are you doing? Void Cat! Merry Christmas!
Yeah.
You get a bunch of catnip for Christmas and get stoned. In 96, I was born. God damn it, Barbara. Barbara, I love you, but god damn it. Because we just established I was 12. Oh. Void Cat. Void Cat. I love my Void Cat. Where's Axis?
He's dark like my soul around the supposed holidays.
Yeah, we're really doing nothing. Like, we're dropping off cookies and gifts at my parents' house, staying 6 feet away from them.
Well, you're dropping off gifts. They'll get a gift from me probably.
Well, you're dropping
next
off
week.
cookies, so.
But I'll have a gift for them just sometime next week. And then I'm sleeping because it's been a long fucking week.
Yeah. And then, I set up, because I have AT&T Fiber, I get HBO Max for free. So we're gonna fucking watch Wonder Woman 84. Forever making people feel old.
Mammoth Cave.
I was 17 going on 18, but not a Nazi. Meowie Christmas. Haha. Sound of Music joke. Alright, I have no idea what time attack is, but I kind of want to see it. Fly fast and collect all items. I haven't done all of these things. I haven't. I gotta collect all the items? Alright. All those items. All those items. Can't live.
Oh, happy birthday, Aaron.
Today's your birthday?
Celebrating my birthday tomorrow.
Oh, I always felt bad for people who have birthdays on holidays because for most of the time it's like, yeah, you just...
Well, I feel bad for them if I like them. I like you, so you're good. And I'm sorry that your birthday lands on Christmas. My great aunt, however...
Not so much so. Yeah, I fucked that one up. Alright, this is neat. I've actually not unlocked all the shit in this, which one of these days I should get around to doing. And I should do that as a video instead of just playing the same 2 levels. I'm actually kind of disappointed that they don't have the other winter level that's actually in the full game. You know... Just saying.
Excuse me.
I say, I keep getting best lap, and then I fuck it up. Alright. Exit. You can still get hit with proximity penalties even with being close enough to chafe wallets and such. I'm not entirely sure, but I feel that I may have missed something.
Proximity to holiday penalties.
Okay.
Chafing of the wallet.
Alright, what's movie 1?
Got it. Yeah, my ex-stepmom, her birthday is on the 28th, and she always bitched about getting dicked over because her birthday was so close to Christmas. So we even had a half birthday for her and everything. Too bad she is terrible.
Marauder asks, did you get my comment that I left in your Shining Force 2 scenario 2 video? Maybe? Was that about the glitch?
Hey! Excuse me, I'm sorry, I need more wine.
Because I actually have to go back and figure out what the specific glitch was. I actually have a copy of the disc that still has the glitch on it, so I'm going to try to figure out what it is. Because I remember running into a really bad game-breaking glitch and having to message Legalize Freedom and be like, hey, so... this kind of needs to be fixed. But I have seen the Hydra select glitch that I have seen before. My birthday is right after the firework day in the summer. As a kid, your birthday is less than a month from Xmas, so it's like you get 2 gifts instead of 1. Except not really. You always get the 1 gift, and it's for both. But, you know, actually, as I've gotten older, I basically just told my parents for various holidays, mostly because I can never think of something that I want around Christmas as a gift, now that I'm getting older. So it's always like, here, just pre-order me this thing that comes out 6 months from now. Like, the year that the Switch came out, my parents were like, what do you want? It's like, just pre-order me a Switch. It'll go on sale between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and it won't be released until March. And just count that as, and my birthday being in April, like, just count a Christmas and birthday gift, because it was a little pricey. It's like, just count that as both gifts. Yeah. And they're like, are you sure you're not going to have anything to open on Christmas? I don't particularly care. But, like, I like gifts. It's fun, but, like, most of my gifts the last couple of years have been weird shit. like giving people gym badges, and
Hey, I liked my gym badges. Thank you very much.
everyone liked it. I was so glad that went over
You did
so
really
well. I hope the Perler Beats. Will loved his Perler Beat.
Awesome.
He loved it. I was so glad that he liked it. And he's like, this is way larger than I was expecting. He was thinking it was going to be like tiny. And then when I pull out, a 11 by 14 frame, he's like, Jesus Christ. I had to kill a fake Hydra. It was first year with at least for my birthday wise, so I suppose tomorrow will be tough and pretty improved. I mean, I'm expecting tomorrow to, like Jess said, it's kind of a bah humbug year. It's not super.
Asterisk. It's a bah humbug year for him. It's always a bah humbug year.
Gym badges? Who do I need? So last year, for Giftmas, I bought a whole bunch of teeny tiny enamel pins on Wish. All of them were different. Actually, I think I still have one set. Let me grab it, because it's for Pat and Amy.
My set was awesome. I don't even play Pokemon.
And I would say that this is spoiling it because they still haven't seen it, but I really doubt they're watching my live stream at the moment. But so I bought these fantastic gift boxes to put them into, which I thought was really cool. Which side? That side of it. And so I put little enamel pins. And so, there's for Pat,
Yes.
there's a little tiny penis banana, which might get me banned on YouTube here. There's a dinosaur that says all my friends are dead. And so I got all of these really fucking eclectic, weird-ass pins. And then I wrote up the gym leaders that they would have to defeat to get them and what type of Pokemon they have. So, for example, the penis banana, gym leader master Juan Blaze, professional webcam model working his way through engineering school, also a part-time dom for members of the Elite Four, and the head of Team Rocket specializes in plant-themed Pokemon. Mostly his team consists of a Vileplume, Bellsprout, and an Alolan Executor, because it was rather phallic looking. So I came up with a whole bunch of shit for each of these things and gave everyone completely different.
I got the sarcastic SpongeBob, just yeah.
So, fun story. That was actually the first pin I saw that kind of gave me the whole idea for this. Because I saw that right next to just the knockoff actual Pokemon gym badges on Wish for Gen 1. And I'm like, oh, I could just get everyone Pokemon gym badges. And I saw the enamel pin. I'm like, or I could make them. And it was the SpongeBob.
Yep.
And that was the inspiration for the whole thing, was seeing those two things next to each other and I can do this.
Okay, I'll claim 10% royalties of that.
So, yes, if you want to defeat any of these gym leaders, they're all really fucking weird. All my friends are dead. Gym leader Dinosaur Neil from The Tick. Paleozoologist who once turned into a half dinosaur man but saved by a giant piece of aspirin and now an invulnerable superhero. He is a Pokemon trainer who specializes in dinosaur and fossil-themed Pokemon. So, Aerodactyl, Kabutops, and Omastar. He does not get Lord Helix, though. Lord Helix version of Omastar. He just gets a regular Omastar. You should give them an Onyx and Cloyster for reasons. I almost did that for someone. I didn't know who I was going to do that for, but the problem is they're two very different types of Pokemon, considering it's rock and ice. Strong Lex energy this year. I came up with some weird ass shit. One that I believe was one of yours, because you got the Ruth Bader Ginsburg badge, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
One of them was Ruth Bader Ginsburg got transported to the world of Pokemon and became a master Pokemon trainer, and you had to defeat Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I fucking loved it.
I need to pull mine out because I got the sheet because it got lost in the shuffle as I was reorganizing my room. I think it's under a stack of other sentimental to me papers on my desk.
But yeah, no, this year I did the perler beads that I posted all up on Twitter that I was super proud of. I still need to do the one that I want. I'm doing one of Junin from Dragon Force to put up in the game room here. And I'm thinking I may end up cutting the live stream. Now, I knew it was going to be a short stream, granted, just a half hour early, but the rain is picking up again, which means we're hitting that second wave, which is the severe thunderstorm warning bit. And I just never like having my computer on during that, because I can't tell you the number of RAM sticks that I've fried in my life by having a computer on in a thunderstorm. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Real feel outside right now is 21 degrees. And it is 36 degrees. How? No, that can't be.
What?
No, it's 59 currently. Tonight, the low is 36.
Yeah, that makes more sense to me. In all of my sense-making-ness. And I have a lot of it, damn it. I make all the sense.
Disney princesses for Christmas. Got my two brothers from Mortal Phoenix Rising. Racist Trash Heap casts Game of Hoops on RGB Mon. It's surprisingly effective. 22 feels like 12. Snowing. Oh, God. Yeah, on that note, before
You're in Kentucky, aren't you, late?
I think so. I think we've had that conversation.
Yeah, because I was looking at Mom's, and last time I checked in, it was 25, feels like 14.
I would actually like to get snow. It would make it feel a little more holiday-y to me, but I wouldn't want to deal with the aftermath, so. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here because concerns of weather. But thank you for tuning in and hanging out, even though I spent most of it just talking. I didn't play a lot of Christmas nights. But it was just hanging out and having a good time for Christmas Eve because, where is she?
Litchfield-ish.
But yeah, I do hope whatever holiday you celebrate, be it Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Yule, Festivus, Solstice, Saturnalia. There's more because this time of year, so many. But whatever you celebrate, I hope it's
just celebrating, maybe, hopefully, being off work for a little bit.
Yeah.
If you have an office job, I know retail doesn't work the same way. Trust me, we know, and we're sorry.
Yeah. Next year, actually, maybe. I don't know if I will be doing a New Year's Eve live stream. I don't know. We haven't really planned that far out and ahead. But I will tweet and let everyone know about it. But at the very least, stay safe, take care of yourselves.
Definitely.
Happy holiday to whatever you celebrate. And if you don't celebrate one, happy, hopefully, relaxation and rest. Hopefully this was somewhat entertaining to fill whatever void that, 2020 has kind of instilled in everyone. So,
Hey, we're a week out from having survived it, though.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Gesundheit. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Keep an eye out for more of my Final Fantasy Tactics Let's Play. I'm having a blast playing that. I probably won't put up an episode tomorrow, being Christmas and all, but everything will go back up starting next week. You've got your cult piece. When is that going up?
On New Year's Eve.
So,
It might go up the day before, but it'll be up New Year's Eve.
and I will definitely give cats lots of pets for you, Barbara, because they didn't get any fun treats for Christmas this year. Just a lot of catnip. So yeah, take care of yourselves. It means a lot to me that you all spent your Christmas Eve evening here with us.
It was great to see you guys. I've been away and I missed y'all. Mwah.
It was great to see you all. So take care of yourselves. Happy holidays, Toyotathon, whatever it is you celebrate. So.
Wash your hands, wear a mask, social distance, all the good things, so that way more of us are here for the next Christmassy live stream.
The next Christmassy live stream. Next year, 2021, after the cockroaches take over.
You never know.
So, yeah. But on that note, take care. Be safe. Happy holidays. Bye.